Hey, story lovers! Today, I've got a spine-chilling tale for you. Gather round as I unravel the haunting curse of Lutonyi village. It all began on a peaceful day in Lutonyi. The birds were chirping, the children laughing, and smoke lazily rising from the thatched huts. But then, a gut-wrenching scream pierced the air. Villagers rushed to Wanjiku's hut, where she lay, writhing in pain. The midwife's hands trembled as she delivered not a baby, but a massive python. Silence gripped the village before chaos erupted. "It's a bad omen," whispered one villager. "She must die!" screamed another. The mob grabbed stones and pelted Wanjiku until her cries were no more. As her lifeless body lay in the dirt, the python slithered into the dark forest. The skies rumbled, winds howled, and heavy rain poured down. The villagers ran to their huts, but then, huge, jagged stones rained from the heavens, smashing the land. The sky darkened, an unnatural blackness replacing the sun. Days later, the village woke to an eerie sight. Two goats stood in the field, their tails unnaturally long and slithering like the python. They whispered to each other in a strange, guttural tongue. The villagers froze, recognizing the voices. They were Wanjiku's. Terrified, no one dared move. The goats slowly turned, their beady eyes staring directly at the villagers. With eerie grace, they sauntered into the forest, and every single goat in the village vanished that same day. No one dared step into the forest to find them. Weeks passed, and fear suffocated the village. The men of Lutonyi finally gathered. They couldn't allow fear to starve them. They must reclaim their goats. By nightfall, torches flickered and spears glistened as the men, led by the chief, marched toward the forest. Suddenly, a deafening roar from the sky and a flash of blinding lightning. Screams echoed as bolts of light rained down. One by one, the men fell, their charred bodies collapsing into the earth. Back in the village, women and children cried in horror. The entire male population was gone. The village mourned, and a mass grave was dug. Then, under a full moon's unnatural glow, the ground trembled. The two goats returned, larger now, their snake-like tails coiling and slithering through the grass. The women and children fell to their knees, sobbing and praying. "They are gods," whispered one villager in despair. The goats stepped forward, their eyes glistening with something beyond mortal comprehension. Then they spoke. "We are not gods," rasped one goat. "We are the beginning," mocked the other. A gust of wind howled through the village, snuffing out all torches. To be continued. If you're as hooked as I am, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for the next chapter of this eerie saga. Until then, stay curious, my fellow story lovers.